All right, guys. Today, got Jacob and myself, James, and we're going to come to you today from our home base in South Carolina. It's in the Midlands of South Carolina. It's a beautiful wooded place. Back there behind me, you can see we had a barn. We used to have some chickens and a couple goats and stuff in there before we full-time RV'd. And then our home there. And if you look up there, you can see the camper. We cut a spot out of the woods and put a 30 amp outlet out there, and and a water hookup, and then we also have a place we can dump in our septic with our blue boys. So we're pretty well set up here. We want to do an update on where we're at with the truck today, and we're going to do a repair on the furnace, get the furnace back going for our renters. So we'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, so we're working on the furnace here, and Jacob has the part. It's the draft inducer is what we had a problem with, and if you can see here, that's not what it's supposed to look like. That's the old one, and then we got this one. Looks a whole lot better. It's a used one we were able to get off eBay for less than half the price of what a brand new one would cost. So we're going to replace that, and the heater should be good to go, so our renters can have a comfortable winter. And incidentally, it's only 60 degrees. I mean, it might be closer to 70 degrees today. You can see the sunshine. Yeah. We actually, Jake had a good idea today. We actually ran the AC in the camper. Right? Ran the AC in the camper so that, cool it off a little bit. We didn't necessarily have to, but probably a good idea to run it once in a while anyway. So we hadn't run it in quite a while being up in Michigan. So we ran it for a little bit today. Well, we'll go ahead and get this thing installed, test it, and then we'll do an update on the truck. Just installing it in here, just a couple of bolts. Nothing too hard. And then we'll hook these two wires up to this and that tube up there. Put the cowling back on down here, and it'll be good to go. Got to plug in the wires. There you go. Oh, flip that one over. There you go. Plug in the wires. And then there's a rubber tube right here that hooks up to there. Alright. While he's finishing that, we'll get ready for our test. I'm going to come over here, and at this house we have a underground propane tank. So I'm going to come out here and turn on the propane. And we'll be ready to test it out. Alright, so Jake's going to go over here and flip on the breaker, and we'll see if it fires up. Oh, there she goes. Got a lot of air coming out of there.
Yep.
Alright, looks like that worked for us. Alright, we just heard the igniters go, lit the propane. Job well done. Alright, so we're just getting the little exhaust stack mounted on there, right here. And then we'll put the cover plate on and we'll be good to go. There you go. All right, guys. So uh, that was good. We were able to get that project done. So one of the good things with the truck breaking down is gave us some time to fix some things around the house. So heater's good now. Our renters should be happy, and I'm happy because I was able to save some money by doing it myself. Because, well, us doing it together because we were here. So
Yep.
update on the truck though. So it's been a month since it broke down. It broke down on Halloween, and we're still waiting on the gasket set from Ford. It hasn't come in. It's on national back order. I called our local dealerships here in South Carolina. Nobody in South Carolina has one. I called North Carolina. They showed two in the whole state. I called them. Those two were already being put into trucks at the time, so they were spoken for. I called Michigan, where we had some family up there. I had done an oil change up there and talked to them in Michigan, and they said there's none in Michigan. There's only a couple in the whole country, and basically they're all spoken for. So when I spoke with the dealership in Indiana that has my truck, they said, well, we're doing all we can. They've got the message into Ford. They said, go ahead and call the customer service line for Ford. So I did that. Well, I ended up talking to a really nice young lady named Rachel who's in the Philippines and really doesn't have power to do much of anything. So she took my information down and said she'd make a case for us and everything, and that she would escalate it. So at the end of the call, she said, okay, I'm escalating it to the service manager at the dealership where your truck is. I thought, wait a minute. That's where I started. So we got escalated back around in a circle. Well, she said, go ahead and call them, that they would have all the information that she put in the file regarding the reason the motor was bad, from the defect from the beginning at Ford when it was built, and that they didn't have the part right as far as having it available. So I called the service manager there. I believe his name was Eric. He was a really good guy. I could tell he's really, pushing hard on things for us. And so where we're at right now is he is actually personally talking to his contacts at Ford, and he's letting them know that, man, we're losing revenue because we use that truck for our business, and we use it to get around. We're due to be in Quartzsite for the Escapers Convergence. I believe it's the 12th of January. Well, we were planning on stopping by Tucson, Arizona, and see some friends of ours that live there. Uh, right now, we may not make that timeline if I can't, get the truck back, get back to work. So the good news is he's on our side, it seems, and he's going to talk to them, and he's going to try and fight and see if he can't get Ford to help cover some of the $14,000 that it's going to take to replace that motor. That would be incredible. So, we're all praying over that, and that the people who make those decisions will find it in their heart to, to kind of help us, compensate us a little bit for not, being able to repair the truck for an entire month and putting us out of work like that. In the meantime, Kimberly was blessed with the opportunity to actually go back and work a few shifts at her old job as a preschool teacher, and pick up some other work, and so that's helping us out as well. And the other upside is we have got to see our family. We've done 2 Thanksgivings, right? Down here, one with one part of our family and one with another. So that has been really cool too. But just like any of the rest of you who are hoping to full-time RV or already do full-time RV, you get that itch. You want to get on the road and go see some new and exciting things and go see some other people. But for now, weather's great in South Carolina. It seems like the dealership's on our side, and we're just praying that everything works out with that, and at least that we get the part there. If we get the part there, we get the truck back, we can get back to work and go ahead and start paying it all off that motor. So till next time, y'all take care. That's an update on where we're at here in South Carolina. We'll check you out later. Bye.